Hi everyone, welcome to our 2.3 review. We're going to go through this together and then you guys will have the opportunity to ask questions. So we're ready for our summative on 2.3. So let's get started here. Each bag contains an equal number of coins. Find the amount of coins in each bag. So number one here looks like on the left side I have 5 bags. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins. On the right side, looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 times 3, so 18 plus 5 is 23. So 5 bags and 8 coins equals 23 coins total. Now, the first thing I'm going to do when I'm solving one of these problems is I want to get rid of the loose change that goes along with the bags. So in this case, I'm going to get rid of 8 coins. Now, when I do that, I want to make sure I do the same exact thing on the other side. So if I get rid of 8 coins on this side, what I have left is 5 bags and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 coins. So I have a group of 5 bags, so I want to put these leftover coins into groups of 5. Okay, so I'm going to make a group of 5 here. I can make another group of 5 here, and one last group of 5 here. That tells me that in each bag there are 1, 2, 3 coins, because I can make 3 groups. So I'll say B for bags equals 3 coins. Okay, now if we scroll down here to number 2, this one looks a little bit different. We got 2 bags and 10 coins on the left side, and then 9 coins and 3 bags on the right side. What do you think we're going to do first on this problem? We're still going to get rid of the loose coins, so I'm going to find which side has the least coins, and I see that it's the right side. So I can get rid of 9 coins on the right side. Then I have to get rid of 9 coins on the left side. Okay, now I'm left with 2 bags and 1 coin and 3 bags on the right side. What happens when we have 2 sides of an equation with bags on them? We're going to get rid of the side with the least amount of bags. So I see on the left side we have 2. So if I get rid of 2 bags here, I have to get rid of 2 bags here. What I have left now is 1 bag and 1 coin. That tells me that in each bag, we have only 1 coin. How could we check our answer to make sure that that is right? If you'd like to check your answer, what you can do is you can put that 1 coin from each bag into the bags and then count up your coins to see if they equal each other. Okay, so now if we go down, we're going to solve each equation for x for number 3. Now what we're trying to do is trying to get x by itself. This is basically the same thing as the coins in the bags. The x is our bags and the numbers are our coins. So when it says 3x, that would mean we have 3 bags. 3 bags equals 15 coins. So what can we do to get x all by itself? Well, what we have to do is we have to do the opposite of what it says. So right now it says 3 is being multiplied by x. So what I want to do is divide. Now, I want to divide by 3 on the other side to maintain equality. I want to keep it equal on both sides. So when I do that, I get x equals 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now again, how could we double check our answer? Well, what I could do is I could take 3 times 5, and that equals 15. Let's see, does 3 times 5 equal 15? Yes, it does. 15 equals 15. We did that problem right. Okay, problem B. Think of this again as the coins and the bags. We have 2 bags and 5 coins, and that equals 21. What did we do first in the bags and the coins? We got rid of the loose change. So if we're trying to get rid of the loose change on this problem, what number are we going to get rid of first? I'm going to get rid of the 5. Now it says plus 5, so what I'm going to do is get rid of the coins by taking them away. Now if I want to maintain equality, I have to subtract 5 from both sides. 5 minus 5 is 0. I can cross that off. 21 minus 5 is 16. So I get 2x equals 16. Now thinking back to our last problem, now I have 2x equals 16. This looks a lot like 3x equals 15. What do we do now? Well, we have to do the opposite of multiplication and divide by 2, divide by 2, and we get x equals 8. All right, let's look at letter C here. We have negative 20 equals negative 4x plus 4. So this one is a little bit different than what we've been doing. We have negative numbers, which are not going to be good if we want to think of it as coins and bags. But all we have to do is follow the same processes that we were doing. So instead of thinking of it as coins and bags, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the number that doesn't have a variable on it or doesn't have an x on it. So I have positive 4 plus 4. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. Now be really careful here. Negative 20 minus 4 doesn't equal negative 16. It doesn't equal positive 16. It equals negative 24. We're taking 4 away from already a negative 20. So we get negative 24 equals negative 4x. Now I'm going to divide by negative 4 on both sides. What happens when we divide 2 negatives by each other? They become positive. So 24 divided by 4 is 6, and I can keep it positive because there's 2 negatives there. All right, letter D, I have 1/4 x plus 9 equals 18. Again, a little bit different than what we've done before. Now, I'm not wanting to use coins and bags again because I have 1/4 of a bag, or 1/4 x. So I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. 18 minus 9 gives me 9. And then I get 1/4 x equals 9. Now, what is the opposite of 1/4? What are we going to do to get x by itself? Think back to your notes. What we're going to do is we're going to multiply it by the reciprocal. Now, the reciprocal means that we're just going to flip our fraction. So instead of 1/4, it's 4/1. So again, over here, I'm going to multiply by 4/1. When I'm multiplying fractions, I'll make the 9 into a fraction, so 9 over 1. So we get x equals 9 times 4, which is 36, over 1, which just equals 36. Letter E looks a lot like the bags on both sides problem that we did above. What we're going to do here, though, is we are going to get rid of the 5, so minus a 5, minus a 5. Now we're doing all this to maintain equality on both sides of the equation. So when I do that, I get 14x equals 9x. Now I didn't touch that. And negative 5 minus 5 gives me a negative 10. Okay, our previous problem when we had two bags, what we would do now is get rid of the side with the least number of bags. So here I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. And 14x minus 9x equals 5x. 5x equals negative 10. Finally, we have to divide by 5. Divide by 5. X equals, now again, be careful, negative 10 divided by a positive 5. What does that equal? It equals a negative 2. It stays negative when 1 is positive and 1 is negative. All right, last problem. We have 3 times x plus 5 minus 6x equals negative 18. Now, what we're going to do with this 3 is we need to distribute it. Now, distribute it means to multiply it by everything on the inside of the parentheses. So 3 times x and 3 times 5. We get 3x. 3 times 5 is 15. Minus 6x equals negative 18. Now here's something that we may have talked about before, but it hasn't been for a while. We have two x's on the same side of the equation. What I'm going to do is combine those. So I do 3x minus 6x. So 3 minus 6 gives me a negative 3x. Negative 3x plus 15 equals negative 18. So now I'm just doing it the same way that I've been doing it. Minus 15, minus 15. We get negative 3x equals a negative 33. So my last step is to divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. Remember, two negatives when you divide make a positive. So x equals positive 11. All right, and that is the review. Remember, what can you do to make sure all of your answers are right so you get none of these problems wrong on the summative? All right, good luck on your summative.